'Cause I walk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I am good.
And I am good.
And that feels real good.
And that feels real good.
Good, better, best.
Good, better, best.
Never let it rest.
Never let it rest.
Until your good is your better.
Till your good is your better.
And your better is your best.
And your better is your best.
Black people.
Black people.
You were once great.
You were once great.
You shall be great again.
You shall be great again.
Lose not faith.
Lose not faith.
Lose not courage.
Lose not courage.
Go forward.
Go forward.
Uplift the race.
Uplift the race.
Harambe.
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 I'd like to call on the ancestors and the Creator to watch over us as we do this African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my people.
I pledge allegiance to my people.
The African race.
The African race.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
And the founders of civilization.
And the founders of civilization.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
To total freedom.
To total freedom.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
If I am challenged,
If I am challenged,
I must say I will not surrender
I must say I will not surrender
my position or my dignity.
my position or my dignity.
But instead I will endure
But instead I will endure
until the final victory is won.
until the final victory is won.
Hold tap.
Roll tap.
Hour by hour. Losing history. Minute by minute. Hour by hour.
All right, we are up, we are live. Family, this is Brother Hatim coming at you. Oh, my fault, I gotta. Somehow, I can't remember, here it go. Somehow it's doubling for family on Spreaker, and we know we don't want that to happen, because Spreakers are some great supporters. We want to give the people, we want to get a fam, we want to get a Spreaker fam a round of applause. Oh, man. We want to give it up to them. Man. All right. Let's fade that on now. Fade that on now. I don't fade it, just cut it. All right, we are here, family. I'm about to go through some of the stuff that we had for this week here on Giami Journey Media, also known as GNJ.media. So what I want to do is I want to go to the news scene. And go through some of the stuff, because this is a process. I'm about to take my children somewhere, and I want to make sure I get the show popping off in a proper fashion, and that's what we're gonna do. So I want to go to where can I go? All right. I know the title, so we're gonna go. All right. But I do need to go here. You do need to go here. So let's do this transition. All right. So here we go. Family. Now, check it out. So what you're looking at is, for those of you that are writers, this shit was a godsend. It was a godsend. It is something called Copy AI, It is a writing tool that I use to help, because I have to do a lot of writing. I have to write for the blog. I got to write for the emails. I got to write for, and this helps me pull all my ideas together and help generate other ideas and be like, damn, I didn't think about that. Let me go and freak that out. So today on Imani, I want to say great Imani to everybody. Great Imani to everyone that's out there. I think we're streaming. I think we're even streaming on Instagram. But for some reason, Instagram just showed out on me. Well, not Instagram, on hold on. It just stopped. I don't know why it stopped. I have no idea why it stopped. I gotta figure out why it stopped. Give me a second. I gotta make that small. I gotta click why it stopped on me. Okay, there it go. It should be running, up and running. Let's go back. There it go. It's back up. Alright, so every now and then I gotta look back behind me to see why this thing is stopped. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, but I'm gonna take a little sip with you. Yeah. But anyway, today I want to say great Imani to everybody, and I want to do a quick review. Yep, that's right. We're doing, I think in some form or fashion, I'm gonna have to do some type of weekly review. I don't know whether it's gonna be on Imani night or Umoja morning or whatever, Imani morning or Umoja evening. I don't know. I'm still knocking out the kinks, but I want to, because this is what's going to start the piece. Because as some of y'all know, there has been some change with Gianni. I haven't been sending out emails every morning. I have not been sending out emails every morning, and I want to be clear on that fact. I've not been sending out emails every morning. There's a reason for that, right? We kind of talked about it on some of the other shows, but make a long story short, I was sending out too much information. It becomes overwhelming, and I don't want to overwhelm the fam. You know what I'm saying? So I had to cut back. So what I'm creating is a weekly e-newsletter. I'm gathering some of the articles. I still have to go and pull. I'm going to pull Kwame's audio, or at least the link for Kwame's audio, place it in there, as well as the write-up. We're going to go through one of the things I got. I also have to get something from Dr. Steph or Dr. Jax, so that we can go and make sure that people know about her session on the couch, which will be popping off this evening at 7 p.m. As a matter of fact, while we're here, I might as well go and share that too. Dr. Jax, boom, where's it at? Boom. Here we go, boom. All right. There you go, right here. Let me go and make it bigger. So, I'll be posting, but Dr. Jax will be coming on. She'll have her show, but also I'm helping with this show as well. And yep, this is the one for today. Join the conversation. I'll be there. Zoom group coaching session, Sunday, March 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dr. Ruth E. Lightborn. She was on last week. What is the connection between your health and your finances? And there go all the information right there. Go on and get it. Freeze the screen. Go back. You know what I'm saying? And check us out and join us at 7 p.m. and let them know that you heard about it through Gianni Journey. But anyway, let me keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, get off of there. I'm going to go back here. So this is what I'm going to be starting the newsletter off with. The newsletter going to look a little bit like this. I'm going to, of course, I'm going to throw some pages in there. And what we're going to do today is we're going to run through and review some of the stuff that happened over the week. I'm not going to go into all of the sessions and stuff like that, because some of that, like I said, because like there has been definite changes with Gianni. Because like one of the things, I'm not overwhelming people with the product, right? Now, those of you who are subscribers, those of you that are supporters, in your library in Gumroad. Now, these are Gumroad supporters. Gumroad is the best way to go because you get access to all of our digital stuff. But I am uploading all of the shows that I have that are exclusives just for you. All right, now those of you that are on the Telegram piece, y'all can catch them early in the morning, right? Because I'm doing a real quick piece, boom, spilling it out, boom, ripping it off, and sending it straight to Spreaker. And like I said, it's an exclusive. Now, if you want to get it, you can pay $1 or become a subscriber for $10 a month, and you get access to them because it's going to start piling up. Because y'all know how I do shit. So I'll probably be doing shit like this for the next 5 years. So I'm telling you, it's about to stack up. Now, also, a lot of this information will be used on our 21-week course. Now, speaking of the week, this brings us to what I am talking about today. The title of the show today, as you saw, is Transitions from Nia to Kuumba. Because, like I said, I stumbled onto this week concept because I'm like, damn, somebody said something about the 12th week of the year. I said, oh shit. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all know how it happens with me. Y'all know. Yeah, it's starting ding, ding, ding. You know, and y'all know my thing. I'm thinking all the time. Thinking all the time. So I'm like, days, weeks. Oh shit. Boom, week 1. Moja, cool, Chagalia, Jimmy John. And I'm thinking about switching that, but right now we're gonna keep it like this. So what this does is it opens up the idea of our principles working with other principles. So all of the principles, an individual will be able to go through our process and be able to see how Umoja interacts with Kuji Chaglia, and how Umoja interacts with Ujima, and how Umoja interacts. So it throws a deeper thought process that an individual has to take themselves through so that they can really become acquainted with all of the principles. See, and the whole goal of Giame is to put meat on the bones of the culture, because our ancestors left us the bones. Now we got to speak them into life and bring them up and bring them and help them become, as we call it, as we say, animated, right? Great Amani, I'm glad to be able to write. It was supposed to be 2. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. I'm glad I caught that. I'm glad to be able to write to you on this Amani day. It is the end of the week and the beginning of a new one. So the week ends today or on this Amani, and it switches from Nia week to Kuumba week starting on Umoja. Okay? It's the end of one week and the beginning of a new one. I want to take this time to discuss last week, which was the week of Nia, and then bring us into tune with the upcoming week of Kuumba. So all of my newsletters are going to be, in a sense, a week behind. So I have to, at the beginning, I want to make it a habit to cover what was occurring in the last principle, and then in the article or in the whole email with the principle that we're moving into. The week of Nia, it was so appropriate that we began this journey with the week on the principle of Nia, or on purpose. We started on purpose. I mean, that was dope, right? Because at first I thought it was Kuji Chaglia. If you go back in the stacks, I thought it was Kuji Chaglia, but it was actually, we were in the week of purpose. Hopefully you allow your Nia to take the lead in your life and make some great strides. Nia requires our focus, and she is a stingy lover. She does not like sharing your attention, so I hope you are able to give your all. The beauty of this week system is that it forces us to look at the many combinations of the principles, and it pulls out the next week's principle of focus, Kuumba. So in this system, we are going to have to really develop an intimate relationship with Kuumba. Because in mixing up these principles, we're going to have to see how they work together, right? Sort of like the number system. I mean, those that's been with geometry long enough, you know that in the number system, all of the numbers have relationships with other numbers, and some numbers get along well, other numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. Every day we are forced to figure out how the principles can fit together that we may have thought had no connection. Day principles plus the week principles. The power in this is that we are able to not only recite the words, the cultural words. Hold on, let me find. The power in this is that we are able to not only recite words from our culture, but we now have to spend more time with them figuring out the message that they have for us on a daily basis. Now, those of you that are on Giame or are G&J supporters, I will do a lot of that work for you, right? Because I already get up and write about these principles. Me adding a principle over the top of them is nothing because I already did that with our number system. I've been doing this for over 20 some odd years now. You know what I'm saying? So now, just having the week, so I'm going to do a lot of this thinking for you, but I want you to listen to this. I will do a lot of that work for you, but our ancestors will still be looking at you and expecting you to solve the puzzle for your life. I would love to hear, and that's the wrong hear. I would love to hear from you and get some of your ideas so that I can share them with our email list. So I'm inviting everybody who sees this, who is involved with geometry in some form or fashion, don't send us some information. Send us some of your insights so that I can share it on the email. Because I don't want the email to be all me. I'm just saying, right? I'm just telling the truth. I would love to hear from you and get some of your ideas so that I can share them with our email list. So I wish you well as we transition into the beautiful principle Kuumba. May your creativity hit its peak and reveal new things about yourself that you had no idea about. So now, let's go into the review for the week. So on the Moja, the thought was the mind's eye. Right? We was talking about the mind's eye, trying to build unity in the community before we have unity within is impossible. Right? So here are the 5. So we started talking about the 5 parts of being. So you get the article if you are a part of John. You get the article, and it breaks all that shit down. Then it goes into some of the questions. Right? Umoja, mind's eye, through the mind's eye. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go and check it out. Now, I'm really excited about this one here, right? Anime Clash Podcast, right? You see some of the warriors here? Got 2 warriors on the outside, a new one, 2 initiates and a new one, a newbie, right? He may become a Giami, but he brought it to my attention that he wanted to have a podcast, and it just so happened that he had 2 warriors already. So they're like, oh shit, we can arrange this. Boom, boom, boom. They stayed late on Nia, and we did I was inspired. Because listen to me, family, this is what I discovered in watching these young people, right? This is what I discovered. Mastery spills out into your life. Because these young men, right, when I set them down, I said, all right, I need, the flow of the show. I mean, you don't have to have a script, but I need the flow of the show. Boom. They laid it down. They started, they did their research. They started looking up their research on their phone, right? They went from the silly boys getting on my nerves in school. Silly. I mean, like, now, Elijah is a man-child, period. You know what I'm saying? Elijah's never been one that, and this is Elijah right here. But these 2, math class, they don't sit down. They running around. And I have to be like, man, see if you don't, I got got to do the Brother High Tim. Can't be Mr. Brown, got to do the Brother High Tim. You know, right? But anyway, they went from that to experts. And family, regardless of what our children are experts at, or regardless of what you are expert at, that mastery, once you really get the confidence, starts to spill or can spill over into your life if you allow it. The confidence that these young men were talking with. Because I'm going to share this article. I already sent one of the articles to them, but I'm going to share what I wrote about them because they inspired me, because the confidence in which they spoke about what it was they was doing inspired me. You understand what I'm saying? It inspired me. And I'm like, damn, okay, cool. Then some people aren't getting it. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So I am going to promote their show. We are going to, I got to do the commercial. Gianna is going to get behind this and we're going to push it. It's called the Anime Clash Podcast. And like I said, the only one that messed up that day was me. I kept the music going too long. I didn't know. Who would have thought Mr. Brother Hot 10 would mess up, but I did. But you click the link if you get the email and you go and find the podcast. They will start. They got their first episode, but they're gonna cut it up and we'll post it up and make it available for the family as well as the rest of the world. We appreciate it if you would support, because we're trying to teach our youth how to be entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? How to take your skills and take 15 cents and make $1, right? So we want to give them a round of applause because that was dope. All right, then we went to Kujichaglia. We had Remember Your Family. Now all of this, parts of the write-up is on the blog. You go to giamijourney.com, you get parts of it, but to get the inside piece, you have to be either a Giami Journey tribal member or a G&J media G&J media supporter. You know what I'm saying? We got the private talks because the write-ups are cool. It's like this, the write-ups are cool, but write-ups ain't got nothing on the commentary with the write-up because it's kind of hard for me to put my word. I'm better at speaking than I am at writing. So when I'm able to read and write at the same time, that's when the power comes. All right. There's the flyer for the show. Wait, hold on. All right, we got Umoja, Kujichagalia, Ujima. Oh man, okay. All right, cool. I totally left Ujima out. What happened on Ujima this week? Now check this out. This is how I could tell what happened or something. I totally left out Ujima. Or I might have not pushed memory. So I'm going to see what was up with Ujima for you. And once again, I want to thank those that's taking the time. This is the review. We're reviewing. Right? And this one is free. Ujima. Recent. Oh, shoot. Here go Ujima. All right, where is the other write-up? Tribe is changing. There you go right there. All right, cool. So I keep all these, but so Ujima's show is called The Tribe is Changing. And this is where I kind of get into that's the blog. The blog was first. It's moving slow. It's still going. The Tribe is Changing. I won't go into and reading it, but we talk about what we're talking about today, kind of the week, how we doing the week thing, and how I'm pulling back on sending out all the stuff on every day. send out something once a week. Allow people, if they want to participate, they could become part of the support group. You know what I'm saying? It's still free stuff out there, but we got like for example, if you were to go to, if you go to Giami Journey on Spreaker, let's just say Giami Journey, Gye Yami Journey on Spreaker. Let's see what comes up. Here we go. Boom. Giami Journey Show. Views to go here. I should have went incognito, huh? Incognito. But anyway. So, but anyway, so what I started doing was to change. So here we go, boom. So if you look on our list, right now they got the live show, Daily Toast Ritual, boom, boom, boom. You got all that. Want to load more. So if you start looking on here, we have exclusive. That's what the E stand for. What it say? Well, what it say? It was explicit. Okay. But then it's exclusive. So you need permission to get into these ones. Now there's plenty of other stuff for free on here. Right? So but a lot of this stuff is gonna start being let's say some of the stuff, because I'm still gonna be doing free stuff. But the tribe is changing in here. I'm talking about how we're changing and some of the things that we're doing. You know, like I said, because a lot of this stuff is started at the beginning of the year. Y'all remember I started cutting some stuff off because it was getting too expensive to maintain it. I got to update my equipment on a regular, you know, because now I had to get me a new camera, you know what I'm saying, or a better camera. You got the stuff over here working. You see the copy AI, you see the Spreaker, all this stuff, you know what I'm saying. We have to find a way to start getting it, you know what I'm saying. We still want to serve the community, but like I said, you know what I'm saying, we got to get things working and get things moving. So the tribe has to change in certain ways. And a lot of people that's just hanging on, you know what I'm saying, is getting to a point where either you're going to have to jump on or leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? Because we're moving forward full steam. So I'm gonna put this in there. The tribe is changing. Had a nice little picture too. Let me show y'all the picture. Where the picture at? Had a nice picture and a nice little video and everything. So now I gotta go in. I gotta do all that before I finish this article. All right, cool. Then we got Ujaman. You don't owe anybody shit for free. That's what it is, right? We're gonna define the way we do shit. You know what I'm saying? $, hashtag, exclamation mark, plus. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what we talk about here. You don't owe anybody, and we give you a list on how to get shit done, right? But anyway, separation and Nia. This is 16 ways to deal with the separation phase. So we talked about as far as with Nia, like in an article, we talk about how Nia is kind of selfish. So a lot of times, in order to really work on our purpose, we have to go into a separation phase. This means there's a lot of things that we may have to get out of our way and out of our space so that we can actually focus on our Nia. And you know, that's what it was about. You see, I mean, I got the graphics in here and everything. I got 16 ways you can do that. Nice little photos. Then yesterday we got what is the principle of the week. So I talk about how I came up with the principle of the week and what it is and how we could use it, right? Then we also had a proverbs of the week. The proverbs that, you know, be sent out, you know, and then you could just use those as writing prompts throughout the weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna belabor the point, but I forgot to let you know you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, in the home of the stubborn minority, in the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know that this is a Heart of a Simba production. All day, every day. Of course, we want to say great and mighty to all of y'all out there. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Y'all got stuff showing up on y'all's thing that I don't see. Maybe y'all behind me. All right, well, anyway, I am going to get up out of here. And, of course, we're doing Imani's show right now. So the Imani show probably will be just a review. All right, unless something hits me. Or rant hits me or something. All right, so family, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for your patience. And let you know that we are out. Let's do. Because I'm smoother than velour seats.
Oh, smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats.
Hello people, my name is Thunder, be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won, so I get the gist of it, struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get set on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse. Lacking knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental gaps. Even if no weapon is near me, I know my mind is strapped. Twins of evolution, I'm a horoscope and the sign is back. Pity parties for failure, don't ever give to me. And trust me, I forgive for whatever some people did to me. Peace, I searched and found it in sorrows. My haters drowned, it was awful for me to see. But I'm never the one to challenge, I'm knocking them off they balance. I'm thinking, I need accountants, my circle connected and it's well rounded. Plus I'm smoother than
velour seats. Yeah.